Yes, so we've been involved for many years, and first we start, I mean, I know a lot of you have heard about it, but let me just give a brief review. We asked the math and science teachers of middle schools to recommend to us their 7th grade girls that are interested in STEM. Now, if these girls are interested in attending our Tech Trek camp, they fill out an application, and it involves essays on their involvement with STEM. Then the Tech Trek team, which Sedana just named, reads all the applications, interviews all the girls, and then before we decide who to award the scholarships to. And depending on how much money we have, how many places the camp will allow us to have, and whether or not which of the girls will benefit from the Tech Trek experience, we award the scholarships. So, but, you know, all the girls, any girl would benefit, any girl interested in STEM would benefit from this program. But it cost us $1,200 per girl. So we need your generous donations. And we also need you to tell us who we should contact to get the donations, big donations. Well, right here, we have the biggest donator right here in our AAUW membership. Judy will at least stand up, Judy. Woo! Year after year, she donates thousands of dollars. This year, she donated $8,500. So we have 9 Tech Trekkers this year. 9 Tech Trekkers, multiply that by 1,200. And all of them are here today to tell us about their Tech Trek experience. Please welcome the 2025 Tech Trekkers. Woo!
Good morning, AAUW. We are the
2025
Tech Trekkers.
we attended Camp Carson at
UC.
Santa Cruz.
It was fabulous.
Amazing, wonderful, so much fun.
Thank you, AAUW. Hello, my name is Loma Ahmed. I go to Cedar Charles Middle School in Union City. The night before camp started, I was so scared I didn't get to sleep until after 3 a.m. So when I got there, I was not only nervous, but super tired. However, almost instantly I felt at home. What a week. From early mornings rushing to get to breakfast first, to late night talks rolling newspaper. It was so hectic, but worth it.
My name is Rakshana Srinivas and I go to Horner Middle School in Fremont. I learned so much more than I could have even imagined. This camp has shown me many different career choices that I hadn't considered before, giving me a better plan for my future.
Hi, my name is Iris John and I'm from Horner Middle School in Fremont. One thing that I learned at this camp was how to create a circuit using Arduino Unos and breadboards. Since I was in the technology core class, I got a lot more opportunities to use my creativity to test my ideas on the circuit. I also learned how to code on Tinkercad and how to upload that code into my circuit using Arduino IDE.
My name is Shambhavi Kulpue, and I go to Central Middle School in Fremont. I learned a lot from this camp, including the different types of bacteria, how to decipher codes, and the path after middle school.
Another really interesting and fun thing that I learned at this camp was about different types of codes, like shift ciphers and how to decode them.
I mean, seriously, who would have thought I'd be learning pre-calculus at 13? Definitely not me.
I'm Army Harris Miller from Walters Middle School in Fremont. One of my favorite parts of camp was the bridge building workshop, which expanded my knowledge on my core subject, engineering. I enjoyed discussing the bridge design with my teammates and splitting the work between us. Even though our bridge didn't necessarily work, I still had lots of fun and enjoyed learning more at this wonderful camp, which changed my perspective on science, technology, engineering, and math. loved my core class, which was math, where I learned a variety of advanced math topics. I also loved the workshops, especially the ones about quilting, coding, and building a bridge.
Hello everyone, I'm Yukti Goresia and I'm from Walters Middle School in Fremont. My core class was science. We had multiple hands-on labs, which included both my first squid dissection and my first time culturing bacteria and looking at it under a microscope. We also learned about the basic principles of genetics and the composition of DNA. Another highlight was the variety of workshops that we all took part in, and we learned everything from climate action and structural engineering to DNA extraction and financial literacy. The workshop that stood out to me the most was drug discovery. I was one of the lucky students that had the opportunity to visit UCSC's Chemical Screening Center and shout out the Director of Operations, Dr. Beverly Rabbits, as she taught us about the multitude of uses of different types of lab equipment. It was truly a transformative experience.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Caitlin Liu, and I go to Italy on Veracruz Middle School in Union City. My core class is engineering. Before Tech Trek, despite being so close to Silicon Valley, home of all the big companies, I hadn't personally met any engineers before. I was intimidated by the topic, mostly because I wasn't sure what it was that engineers did. But hands-on projects, like building a MacGyver flashlight, making a Jigglybot, and listening to nightly guest speakers talk about their jobs, really opened my eyes to things that I could do maybe one day myself.
We went on a field trip to the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, where we studied engineering by building sandcastles and studied physics by riding a roller coaster called the Giant Dipper. It was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot during the field trip.
The Giant Dipper is one of the oldest roller coasters in the US.
On the beach, we got soaked in sandy, practicing our engineering skills by building a sandcastle that could support the weight of a water-filled bucket. It was the perfect mix of fun, learning, and teamwork.
My name is Lydia, and I'm from Cesar Chavez Middle School in Union City. During this camp, I found confidence in myself speaking in a room filled with 80 students. During this camp, there was this event called the Fire Camp Night. It showed me that I could continue doing what I love and still be good at it, even if by practice. And during this camp, there was this quote saying, "Failure is a sign from the universe on what to do next." This quote really inspired me because it showed me all the times I failed but continued. And on top of all the knowledge I gained, I met plenty of new friends who had the same wishes as me.
My favorite part about Tech Trek camp was the time I spent with my dorm mates, the Queen Bees. They said I had a mature and wise nature to me, so they called me Grandma now, which I didn't really mind, but what's ironic to it was I was the youngest one there. Ice cream? You scream. We all scream for ice cream. Ice cream was a huge part of my dorm tradition. Every night we had a who can get the best ice cream show, which I always won. When we first got to camp, we were brought to a room where we got to pick what quilt we want. This wasn't mine, but this is one of our former tech trekkers. We got this quilt. Each quilt had their own intricate and unique designs to it, personal to you. You got to pick whichever one you wanted. First, I had a green one with very intricate geometry designs, which I really like. And yeah, this one is really cool. It has a whole bunch of bugs and stuff like that. They were all handmade by a quilting group in Santa Cruz, which we're the first year to get it, and the last year they said. So.
I had a lot of fun eating ice cream and meeting new people. I loved staying at the college campus. All of my teachers and roommates were really nice and made me feel welcome.
This was my first ever sleepaway camp. I made so many new friends and had so many new experiences. The dorm monitors and peer counselors were all so nice and supportive.
I learned a lot from this awesome opportunity to live at a college campus.
Attending Tech Trek camp has not only given me the opportunity to gain knowledge, but self-confidence. Not only did my interest in STEM dramatically increase, but so did my public speaking skills, which I'm incredibly proud of. One thing that I'll forever take with me was, I might not get along with everybody, but I will get along with those who are true and honest. This camp has given me the self-confidence to step out of my comfort zone, which I'm incredibly proud of.
Tech Trek has honestly changed my life for the better.
Thank you, AAUW, for giving me the opportunity to go to this wonderful camp.
Now I feel like I'm part of a special club.
Thank you for sponsoring this camp. I am filled with gratitude.
I look forward to staying connected with the AAUW community and contributing to Tech Trek and future events in any way possible so that other girls can have the experience of a lifetime.
This camp has created so many unforgettable memories and bonds for me.
I will never forget this experience, and I hope more girls will get the opportunity to go to this wonderful camp in the future.
We love Tech Trek Camp. Thank you, AAUW.